Hey guys, so this week I'm going to read one of the poems I have written so far. I wrote this one a little while ago. I actually wrote it for my creative writing class when I took it in the first and second semester of the year. But I had a meeting with Mr. Benedetto on Thursday, and he had asked that I bring in like a couple of poems so like he could read them and like see what my style was like and what I've been writing and so like such. So I brought in 4 poems and he really liked them, so I was really excited about that. Like I was glad that my work was good so far. So this poem I titled it Lost in the Sauce, kind of for comedic effect and also because I'm really bad at coming up with titles. I actually got the inspiration for this poem from another poem that I had seen on Tumblr, and I really liked it. So I kind of, I did like a copy the masters kind of a thing, and I copied the style, and then I just like replaced like what they had with like my own experiences kind of. But it kind of like the poem that I don't like, I didn't save the other poem, but like the other poem had the same like theme that like I copied the theme kind of, and I just like replaced what they wrote with like my own personal experiences. So here we go. Okay, Lost in the Sauce. Tell me about yourself has become one of the most impersonal sentences that one can utter. If asked that, I would respond with, "Hi, my name is Sophia and I'm 17. But what I'm dying to say is, I'm Sophia, my name means wise, and I'd like to believe that I'm living up to my title. On the first day of school, teachers demand, tell the class what you did this summer. They don't want to hear about how you almost got arrested for maybe having a little too much fun with your friends in a can of spray paint, but rather about your family trip to France or the Grand Canyon. Adults are filled to the brim with burning questions. What school do you want to go to? How about a boyfriend? What are you going to study? How many APs are you taking? But I don't have time to answer their questions. My eyes are already glazing over. People my age aren't any better. I love writing and early morning hikes. Oh, and green tea. Yeah, don't we all? So who was the last person you kissed? Were you invited to that party? How many Instagram followers do you have? Colleges, though, are the worst. Admission officers are dying to know more about you. They want to hear about a challenge you overcome or something you struggled with. But no, they don't want to know how empty and lost you felt during high school or how you had to dry swallow 3 different pills described by your therapist to feel happy. I'm pulled apart, my insides stretched thin across the galaxy as my interests orbit like planets around the sun for the whole world to see. But what about me? When will I have my chance to say, my head is permanently stuck in the clouds and I'll grin at you while you tell me that's a bad thing? I sit by the sea and sympathize with it because my moods are as ever-changing as the ocean's currents. I'm afraid of the dark. I don't like what I can't see. And there may or may not be, but there probably is, a black hole in the middle of my chest that's screaming to be filled with anything but blank space. When, in my 17 years of living, was my chance to tell you that? So that I wrote a little while ago. I really like this poem, but there's like I want to do major edits to it, like kind of beef it up a lot because I think the ending is really strong. Like that last paragraph is really strong, but the beginning I felt like was kind of dry and like lacking a little bit. So I would definitely like to add more to that to make it a really strong poem that kind of like sucker punches you. I don't know if that makes sense, but like that's what I'm thinking. So that was it for this week. I'm going to try to write at least 5 new solid poems by the end of the week, so I'll have more to work with. I think that my goal is to make like 30 poems or so to like publish because I think that's like a pretty solid number. So I'll just definitely have to get on that and work my butt off. But that's it. All right, bye.